Satnam, everyone. It's Candace from Soulfire Social. Excited to be bringing you another Kundalini class specifically targeted. This week, we're working on detoxification. So, this is a rather fun one. Let the liver live. So, for those of you who are used to traditional vinyasa classes where you have balance on each side, you are not going to have that today because we are clearly going to be doing a lot of work over on this right hand side. It's fiery. This is definitely not one that we would be doing in a classroom right now with COVID because it's a lot of breath of fire. So we're going to get fired up. You're going to need some water. If you don't have it with you now, just make sure that you're really committed to drinking some water today. This week, we will really be working on deeply detoxifying the organs. And just to say, so when we do that, it's a lot of deep breath, lion's breath, breath of fire to get the oxygen into the organs. It's a lot of squeezing the organs. And just remember, when we detox, this is not just physical. We are working to shift out, kind of detox ourselves from stale emotions, from stale energy. Deep within our organs, particularly the liver, we can carry a lot of anger. So you might get a little mad today, just saying, you might get a little fiery. You can I won't know even if you directed at me. So, just be prepared for emotions to come up and let's let that, let it go. So, all right. Let's close the eyes, palms facing down on the knees, sitting in your easy pose, connecting your sit bones down, reaching your crown right on up, engaging the Jalandhara Bandha, so gentle tilt in the neck. Eye focus is on the third eye. Let's go ahead and begin to breathe consciously in through the nose, out through the nose. And you very well may start with a rather shallow breath, but just slowly, each breath you take starts to pull that prana deeper and deeper down until you're bringing it all the way into the belly, then floating it up to the lower ribs, then up through the breastbone, pushing the shoulders back, opening up the heart space until you're completely reaching that fresh prana throughout the upper torso. When you release, visualizing that release like gray smoke, stale energy, let it go. We want to fill up with light, fresh energy, release, surrender what doesn't serve. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. But at the end, always remember to elongate as you connect the root and reach the crown. One more complete cycle all the way in, down to the belly. Pulling up, 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 up. All the way through, prana, front and back, release. Hands come together, the front, the body, rubbing the palms vigorously, creating energy, creating heat. Beautiful. And then let's bring that heat into prayer pose at the heart center. Thumbs connect to the sternum point, fingers pointing up and out. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's do one big inhale through the nose. Up at the top, hold it for a second, and then let's sigh and release. We're going to inhale to tune in with the Adi mantra, excuse me, followed by the Mangala Charn. Take a deep inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Sadgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name, Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Sadgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Sadgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale, hold the breath. Visualize your connection up to beautiful ancient wisdom via a golden cord reaching out from the crown, connecting also to your heart. You are your own guru, all of your wisdom and experience, and you're surrounded by a beautiful, beautiful protective light for this practice. Release, open the hands just to face the screen, one another. Let's take a deep inhale here. Hold the breath. On the exhale, we'll send love and light to everyone in this group just to connect even through the ethers, receiving love and light through the left hand. Release the breath. One more time. Inhale. Connect our circle. Beautiful. I am going to just step back onto my mat because nobody needs to see my tongue sticking out as much as it's about to, that close. So, all right, detox breath. Just quickly, we're going to do 2 minutes of a lion's breath when our tongue is out and we're breathing, kind of panting with our tongue out. You're activating the monkey glands in the tongue, and it helps for detoxification. So sitting really like a yogi here, opening up the mouth, dropping the tongue as far as we can. We're going to basically be panting or doing a breath of fire through that open mouth. And I'm just going to get us a timer. Give me 1 second, please. For some reason, Kenny Rogers came up and wanted to be heard this morning. Well, that would work for me. All right, go ahead. Let's go into Gyan Mudra, actually. Thumb and index finger receptive, tongue out. Let's begin. I know it gets intense, stick with it. Push that tongue out further. Take a deep inhale in. Hold. Hold your breath. As long as you can. And then release and come back to just Just a normal breath, breathing in and out. And just allowing that brings so much oxygen, extra oxygen into our blood cells. Focusing on the third eye point there. And let's set an intention today for our practice, because when we work specifically on the organs, you know every little bit of work that you're doing is intentional. You are literally working to squeeze and push and detox this liver. So we have an end game goal. We're absolutely working on this specific region. So setting an intention, whatever comes to you for today, picking a word or a key phrase, and let's take a deep inhale here. Hold the breath, place the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and repeat your chosen intention, personal mantra, over and over to yourself with the tongue placed firmly on the roof of the mouth. When you do need to take a breath, you release the tongue, relax the jaw, and then you begin again. We'll do this for another minute, implanting that intention into our conscious and our subconscious. Do one more round. And when you're done, just sit with that, with a relaxed jaw, eye focus, third eye. Let's together take a deep inhale through the nose all the way to the top. One more sip through rounded lips. Big sigh out. Let's get ready to clear. Very exciting business. Come on, lying down on your left-hand side like you're gonna have a little nap here. Woo. You know, this is your Sports Illustrated swimsuit pose right there. Bringing it in. If you can, the goal is to be grabbing with your peace fingers your big toe and then pressing on the toe. So that is what we're aiming for. Obviously, option, you can hold it down lower, but you're trying to keep that leg. What are we doing? You are squeezing. Make sure you're in a position where that liver is getting maximum engagement by this posture. Right, yes. Oh, and that's a great option too. Thank you. And so you can have this leg in here if holding it up becomes challenging. We're going to be here for a while. I'm going to do totally full times on this, and so it's going to be tough. So, you know, you do what you can do. Let me find our little music here. All right. We're going to be doing this with a breath of fire. So, find your posture with ultimate squeeze. Close your eyes. Breath of fire. Let's do this together. couple days of your menstrual cycle or you are pregnant, feel free to long, deep breathe. This is going to be intense anyway, but if you can keep it going, go for it. Perfected. Inhale. Squeeze. Squeeze the mula bandha. Squeeze the big toe if you can. Pull that leg up as straight as you can so it's squeezing that liver. Hold it. Hold it. When you release, make it slow and controlled. Leg comes down, twist over onto your back. Allow yourself to just open up the body for a moment here. Just laying into corpse pose. Beautiful. Okay. So, what we shift into now, you have two options. It invites us to go into a half wheel, okay? So you can also use a bridge. The key here is the breath. So if you're coming up into, let's just come up into, actually, is this called a bridge? That's a bridge, okay. So yeah, so when you're coming up, if you're here, and this is what you're doing, if you're doing this over a half wheel, the key focus is that you're inhaling in and out through the nose, and then in and out through the mouth. If I'm coming up into my wheel here, then I'm in and out through the nose, in and out through the mouth. So it's all about getting that oxygen deep down. Ooh, that was not going to last me a minute, that turbine today. It's all about getting that oxygen deep down. We're here again, listen, 4 minutes. So we're gonna need to alternate in between postures, do what feels right. If you're in the bridge and you can stay up there for 4 minutes, just do nose breathing, mouth breathing, nose breathing, mouth breathing. All right. We got it. Let me check our time. Did I have my glasses back? Beautiful. Okay. Let's all go up together. And begin whenever works for you. Remember, it's in and out nose, in and out through the mouth. You can alternate between the two. Push up, breathe, make these breaths so big and long and strong. Get that prana deep into your organs. Hear yourself. Doing so well, we're so close. 40 more seconds. Deepest, longest breaths yet. Pushing up. You've got this. Let's all inhale together, in through the nose or mouth, your preference. Hold at the top, squeeze your Mula Bandha. Bring the energy from the second and third vertebrae. Ignite it. Ignite it. And allow it to flow down through the energetic centers, curving back up to your third eye. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze. And release, slow, 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 vertebrae by vertebrae. Be very gentle, especially if you've been in that wheel. Relax down, let the legs drop. Open up for a moment of integration. Feet fall open. And just breathe. Deeply down into the belly. Feel it like a wave flowing up through the ribs, into the chest. Let go if you like with a big sigh. Feel free to really breathe with the mouth a bit more today. We're going to be bringing that prana deep into the organs. So if that resonates, please do so. Couple more. And then we shift back onto our left-hand side. Get your favorite pose again. And grab the toes. We come back 2 more minutes with the breath of fire. And, oops, let me get our music. And yes, here we go. Let's begin. Leg up, breath of fire, 2 minutes. As you continue with this strong breath pumping the navel, that you might get a coppery taste in your mouth. This is the liver detoxing. If you get a bit nauseous, don't be surprised as well. Perfect your posture. Really pulling deeply on the Mula Bandha, the navel back towards the spine, on that leg. Squeeze, squeeze. Slowly release. Let it go. We're going to come up standing immediately. And okay, slowly, but next. And we're going to stand with our feet about 18 inches to 24 apart, so about 2 feet apart, a little less than that. We're leaning over and I'm reaching back as far as I can with my hands. So I'm reaching through the legs. I'm long, deep breathing. That is my posture. You're going to feel it's like you're literally folding over on all of the intestines, pulling on the kidneys, every organ, lower organ, getting a full squeeze. My head is dropped. Long, deep breath. Make sure your feet are strong, planted down on the ground. Yes. sure those breaths in and out through the nose all the way in, all the way out. Master classes and full times. Do not judge yourself if you need to take a break, if you need to switch to long deep breathing. 2 minutes you could switch this down to. Do what feels right for you. Come back with more power. Come back, laying down on the left-hand side. Ooh, yes, take a moment, take a moment. Working on specific organs in Kundalini is definitely a challenge. I promise you we'll get to sweep out this liver in a moment. This is not a long one. We are doing 30 seconds only here. Then we're going to stand up and rotate and move and shift. So grab that leg one more time. Get your posture. Make sure you're in optimum for the squeeze here. Explosive cannon breath for 30 seconds. So that literally means, we're... Actually, I think we're supposed to be breathing in and out through the mouth for this explosive cannon breath so we get it deep into the body. So deep inhale in. Hold it. Squeeze it. Squeeze everything. Liver, toe, mula bandha. Release it, let the legs go. Let's lie on the back for a minute. We need a little moment of integration, but then we're gonna have these beautiful swinging, standing up, just circles that are gonna allow you to release a lot of that kind of tension and built up, built up pressure there. Just open yourself up, maybe palms facing up, and let the feet open and give yourself just 30 seconds of really nice breathing in, breathing out. Finding prana to flow in, to fill you up, shifting. If any of that anger did come up, letting it go. Fresh, new energy coming in to occupy space. Exhale, releasing what doesn't serve. Bring the knees up into the chest, grab onto them and just rotate side to side. Allow yourself a moment to release the lower back. A little squeeze on those organs, but more rotating. And then slowly rock yourself on your spine into an easy pose. I misled you a little bit. We're not standing and doing the twirls quite yet. That's the second part. This part's gonna be, yes, challenging but fun. So from easy pose, our goal is, the full number is 52. We can definitely do 26 or 13. But we are meant to, with much glee and fun. Laura is laughing at me right now. Just want you to know, I'm sure you are on the other side of this. She's saying, my idea of fun may not be the same as yours, but we are trying to stand up without our hands. Let me just move that a little bit. Weep. Okay, so we're trying to stand up and sit down without using our hands. Now, this is challenging and entertaining, but it is wonderful for getting everything moving and stretched out. So, find your number. I'm going to have to use my hands because I'm 48 years old and it just works that way now. But I'm going to do it really fun and gracefully coming down, switching over, doing the best I can to rotate, rise, and fall. Not that if you're 48 you can't do that. I just have a little sore knee. So, yeah, so go for it. You get us some music. Let's do 13 to start. going. We will let everybody find their inner warrior. Oh, it looks like everybody's happy. Everybody's like, mm-hmm. Okay. Well done. Awesome job. Okay, so let's stand strong. Let's take our palms facing forward. Close our eyes. Oh, feel that heartbeat rise and fall of the chest. Let's feel that really strong connection, the feet down to the earth. And yes, hands come onto the hips. Large circles. All right, we're going to be doing big circles, rotating the torso. So be able to, as you close your eyes, really feel, all right, I'm giving all of these organs a squeeze, but I'm also finally allowing myself to stretch it out. Start in one direction. We'll do 1 minute one direction, 1 minute the other. The one thing I will say, very possible you get nauseous doing this after the liver work we did, because this does kind of release all of those toxins out. So just be gentle with yourself. Okay. Directions. Big, wide circles. Beautiful, enjoy. Slowly, slowly, start to bring it back to the center. And, oh goodness, let's take a deep inhale in. Hold the breath, squeeze the Mula Bandha. Driving that energy up. Release and release the hands. Just stand for a moment. And let's just be conscious of the fact, we work so often in our Kundalini Yoga with our chakras and our energy fields. And I know it's really different when we get so specific about an organ or an area. It's very intense. But how about just take a few moments, as if you could consciously breathe into the liver, filling it up with fresh prana. Be conscious of the energy around the liver through the lower intestines, and still be able to tap in to the energy, the vitality of these organs. For some of you, we will be on, I guess, day 5, day 6 here of a detox, and just tuning into the sensation around these organs as they release, physical toxins, but also stale energies and maybe blocked emotions. Let's take that deep inhale through the nose, up to the top, hold it. Through rounded lips, another sip. Hold it. We're going to do a big lion's breath, tongue out to exhale. Ha. 2 more times. Inhale, nose. 1 more sip, rounded lips. Hold it. Lion's breath. Ha. Let it all go. 1 more time. Come back, lying on your back. That finishes the Kriya, let the liver live. We will be going into a short kind of final little piece, a little Kriya for liver and kidneys. So we come back on our backs here and we're going to be grabbing onto the ankles, if you can, it's okay. And we're just going to be pushing up again in this posture. And just long, deep breathing, nothing too intense. But again, just pushing up through the hips, opening up here. And if you can hold on to those ankles, that is where we shall begin. Okay, let's go ahead and push up. The ground, put your legs in a lotus posture. So like an easy pose, but if it's a lotus, if you can, even cross the feet over. And just open up here. So we pushed up, now we just open up those hips. Long, deep breathing. Your focal point is at the brow. Both legs open up. And then bring the right knee up to the chest and pull over in a cat stretch. Over to the left-hand side. You can open up the right arm and gaze over to the right fingertips. Just breathe deeply into any points of pressure and enjoy this stretch. Switch sides. Left knee up and in, pulled over to the right side, gazing at the left hand, arm outstretched. Consciously contract the muscle, and then you exhale, you release so that you can just stretch that a little bit more. Ability to use our breath consciously, all of this work we're doing. Release, come back to grounding the ankles. 1 more minute, just pushing up here, inhaling up. Long, deep breaths. Focus third eye. Let's take that deep inhale here. Push up, squeeze, hold the breath, and hold for as long as you can here. Release down, let it go, slow. Releasing the spine down. Beautiful. Let the legs release. Just sit with that for a moment. Palms are facing up. We're almost there. Great work. Take a deep inhale into that belly. Filling up, let it float up to the chest. Opening up, refreshing ourselves. Let go of the sigh. Have a nice long deep inhale. And release. Now we are invited to raise, head stays down. We raise our arms and our legs off the ground, all of them just open, and we hold them until we shake. That's what you do. You hold them until you can't hold them anymore. So it's personal power. Find your zone. We only do it once, so go for it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale. You're breathing long and deep. Find your power, the divine navel center. Raise your legs up a bit more if you need. Check the lower back. Find your inner power. When the time comes, you need to release. Just enjoy it. Let it go down. And I invite you to place your hands on your heart center and do a bundle roll over to the right. Or your hands can be to your side if that's not really work. Does it by the chest. To the right, to the left. Bundle roll yourself. Shift that energy. Do a couple each side. Not my favorite posture either. It does some interesting work on the body. It does make you giggle though. Crazy Kundalini. Okay. Couple more. And when you're done, I invite you to come onto your belly. I want you to end up on your belly. Yes. Okay, you're gonna like this. Palms by the side of the chest. You can open the legs or keep them together. Whatever's great for you to just push up into a really nice cobra. Opening up. Long, deep breaths. That can also be a Sphinx posture for sure. Just allow yourself to open up. One beautiful minute. Postures, each holding 1 minute. down. Relax for a moment. Just take a couple nice breaths here. Such a good job. Now I want you to tuck your toes, because we're going to push up into a platform. Just straight. Just straight. And all we do is hold it. Long, deep breathing. Keep the body and arms perfectly straight. It says inhale. Full Mula Bandha. Hold it. Exhale. Full Mula Bandha. Continue. We have 1 minute. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, squeeze. Make sure the navel. This is going to be the final big squeeze, releasing toxins out of the liver. Fifteen seconds. Inhale, squeeze. Release, come on your back. Lotus pose again. Legs are crossed. Arms are up. Just bring your arms immediately up. And let me just read that. Woohoo! Okay. Arms are up, palms are facing one another. And they aren't touching. But we're just meant to inhale, pump the stomach. And just pump the stomach until we need to exhale. And then inhale. Pump the stomach. This is really your last 30 seconds. So I'll do one more big inhale. Pump the navel. As many times as you can. That's all. Release, hold it out. Let's do one more inhale together. Inhale, hold. Squeeze Mula Bandha, press the palms together, navel comes in, such a phenomenal effort. Release, let the arms go, open the legs, corpse pose. Welcome to Shavasana. We likely won't do that one again until next January, so be thankful. Great job, everyone. I know it's tough, so really lay back. Joyful fruits of your labor. Yes. Okay. Let's do a little sound healing for people. deep inhale. Releasing, big sigh, or just a big, beautiful exhale, letting go. Such fantastic work, such hard work, this let the liver live. Bringing another breath in. Job well done, victorious warriors. And go ahead and start to make movements with the fingers and toes and wrists and ankles. Maybe you want to reach up and over, stretching the body, bringing the knees to the chest if you like, and rocking from side to side. Slowly, slowly finding your way up and down on the spine and coming up into a easy pose. And one of my kind of new little favorite meditations right now, cultivating your inner warrior. So we're sitting, our hands are by, our elbows are by our sides, tucked into our ribs. Our hands are in a closed lotus, and that means your thumb is touching the top of each of your fingertips. So you kind of make a little closed lotus there. Now, my eyes are closed, focused on the brow point. We're going to inhale deeply. Exhale completely, also through the nose. When you release, finish breathing out, you squeeze the Mula Bandha. You bring the navel in. And then with that lock applied and the breath out, we mentally chant Sa, Ta, Na, Ma 4 times, four rounds. So Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So that would have been 4 rounds. Then I inhale and you'll feel that flow. You release the lock as you inhale. The crown reaches up, lungs fill, root opens. Exhale. All the air out, pull the lock, navel in. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Inhale, open the locks. You're going to do this at your own pace. Satanama, just a reminder, infinity, life, death, rebirth. It is the cycle of life. And just before you begin, I want to just read this to you so you can be ruminating on it as you meditate. This meditation cultivates your inner warrior or warrioress. By balancing the neutral mind, it gives you discernment and bravery that is needed to assess the situations you are faced with and to act accordingly from a place of strength and stability. It will take you beyond fear and allow the warrior within to react truthfully and directly. Let's go ahead and perfect our posture. Closed lotus. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze, hold, chant. Do one more round and then bring your hands into prayer when you're finished. And I would just like to invite you to please chant 3 calls with me today. A very beautiful person in my life passed away yesterday, and I know in every part of my body that he is looking down on us, that he is so happy to be free of this physical body. He knew that there was goodness and wonder on the other side, but I just would love to raise our voices 3 calls together, just to send him and his spirit beautifully on his way. We take a deep inhale in, take a big sigh out. Let's inhale in. A call. A call. A call. Let's close with the Long Time Sunshine song, followed by 4 times Satnam.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Satnam.
Let's take that deep inhale and bring our prayer over our heads. May all beings know peace. May all yoga practice contribute to the well-being of all. We exhale through the chakras, peace to all, light to all, truth to all, and love to all. I bow down giving thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky, blessing you and your prayers, thanking you for such an amazing effort that you made today, for your beautiful presence. Thank you. Please drink lots and lots of water, and don't be too afraid to come back again. All right, Sat Nam, everyone. Sat